All right, let's talk about something that's on everybody's mind: artificial intelligence. Specifically, how it's not just some far off tech fantasy anymore, but a force that could be reshaping your career, like right now.
I want you to really think about this for a second. You're good at your job. You're experienced. But what if the next person to take your role wasn't a person at all? What if it could do what you do, maybe even better, and for way, way less money?
Yeah, we're not talking about a new hire from down the street. We're talking about a coworker who is always on, never calls in sick, never has a bad day, and works 24/7 without a single complaint. This isn't science fiction. For a lot of people, this is already happening. And look, this isn't just some random speculation. This warning is coming straight from the top, from one of the minds who literally built the world we're now living in. Let me introduce you to Geoffrey Hinton. You might not know his name, but you definitely know his work. He's called the godfather of AI. For years, he was a top mind at Google, leading their AI development. But then he did something pretty dramatic. He walked away from it all. Why? So he could speak his mind and warn us about the technology he helped unleash on the world. And Hinton doesn't mince words. His warning really boils down to this single, pretty chilling idea. He believes that when it comes to pure intelligence, we, humans, have been knocked down to second place. And if that's true, well, that changes everything. To get how we got here so fast, just look at this timeline. The idea of a thinking machine has been around since the 50s, but for decades, it was just theory. No machine could fool a human into thinking it was real. Then, boom, 2014, a chatbot finally passes the test. And since then, thanks to something called deep learning, where AI teaches itself, the progress has just gone vertical.
So, why should we hang on this guy's every word? Well, he's not just some talking head. This is the man who co-won the Turing Award. That's basically the Nobel Prize for computing. He's the pioneer of the neural networks that make all this stuff possible. He mentored key leaders at places like Meta. So, when he quits a huge job at Google to sound the alarm, yeah, we should probably listen.
Okay, so what's the immediate danger here? Hinton has been super specific about which jobs he thinks are on the chopping block first. And honestly, the list might hit closer to home than you think. First up, and the most immediate target, are customer support agents. For a lot of big companies, this isn't a what-if scenario. It's already done. Just look at the payment company Klarna. Their CEO came right out and said it. A single AI chatbot is now doing the work that 700 human agents used to do. I mean, just let that number sink in for a second. One piece of software replaced an entire building's worth of people. And it's not hard to see why this is happening so fast. The AI is on duty 24/7. It never loses its cool with a difficult customer, and as Klarna discovered, it can handle the vast majority of customer questions instantly. The efficiency is just undeniable. But it's not just about call centers. We're talking about highly skilled, white-collar jobs. You'd think a law degree would keep you safe, right? Well, maybe not. The difference here is night and day. A common task like researching legal precedents, something that could take a junior lawyer 3 solid days of work, can be done by an AI in about 30 seconds. And it even provides all the references. It's no surprise law firms are jumping on this, completely rethinking how many junior associates they actually need. Okay, so what about creativity? For the longest time, that was our safe space, right? The one thing humans could do that machines couldn't. Well, AI is coming for that too. Writers, editors, content creators, you're on the list. Now, this has created a brand new job called a prompt engineer. Basically, someone who's really good at telling the AI what to create. But here's Hinton's warning. He thinks this job is just a temporary phase. As the AI gets smarter, it won't need a human to tell it what to do. It'll just know. And the list just keeps going. Those entry-level jobs for recent grads, being automated. Software developers, they've got AI tools that write and fix code for them. Financial analysts, they can't possibly compete with an AI that can analyze millions of data points in a second. Even artists, designers, and musicians are seeing AI move into their territory. Okay, I know. After hearing all that, it's easy to feel a little doomed. But this is where the story takes a really unexpected twist. Because Hinton also gave some very surprising advice about what jobs are actually safe, at least for now. Someone actually asked him, what career should a young person go into today? And his answer was just one word: plumbing. Yeah, Plumbing. Coming from the godfather of AI, that sounds kind of crazy, but there is some brilliant logic behind it.
Here's the simple breakdown. AI is a king in the digital world. Any job that involves thinking, processing data, writing, or coding, cognitive tasks, is vulnerable. But it's actually really bad at things in the physical world. Real, hands-on work that requires you to touch, feel, and adapt to your surroundings.
And this is the current safety zone. We're talking about plumbers, electricians, mechanics, carpenters, any skilled trade. Why? Because robotics just isn't there yet. A robot can't yet deal with the messy, unpredictable reality of fixing a leaky pipe under a sink. And this also extends to jobs that need a deep, physical human presence, like therapists or even security guards.
So all of this leads us to the single most important question. What do you do now? Because this change isn't something that's just going to happen to you. You have a choice in how you respond.
And you need to respond with some urgency. Hinton warns that this whole idea of humans and AI working together is just a short transitional phase. He's convinced that soon, the AI won't need a human partner. It'll just do the whole job by itself. When you boil it all down, you really have two choices. Option 1, you can ignore this, cross your fingers, and just hope your job is safe. Or option 2, you can start preparing right now. You can learn new skills, maybe a hands-on trade, or something else that AI can't easily copy, and secure your own future. So we'll leave you with this one final thought. Take a really honest look at what you do for a living. Could a machine learn to do it? Your job is secure today. But the real question you have to ask yourself is, what about tomorrow?